Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Cobalt Mood. Can you believe 1 year ago I was going through a breakup? Literally, on this day. It's both hilarious, awful, and a little bit funny. So yeah, I've been single for a year, which is amazing because usually I'm in a relationship and both the last two were long ones. So I haven't been single in 10 years. So it feels great. I am loving not dealing with anybody's BS but my own. As you get older, you hear people just wanting to retire on a farm and just have a bunch of dogs. That makes a lot of sense. And I think I've reached that period of my life 40 years early, seeing as though, I do have all the dogs. Speaking of dogs, I have decided to reduce the amount of families I am taking in April because March was brutal and there was not a lot of me time. I worked every day and I just want to see what my schedule will be like if I'm, doing Rover part-time and reselling full-time. I did technically work yesterday because I met a new family, and then the day before that I also met a family. But being one day in, let's say, of not having to be on the road for 10 hours, I just am loving it. And I am just hopeful that I can keep increasing eBay and either keep Rover at a nice, comfortable part-time pace, or maybe just not do it anymore. Okay, today I want to talk about numbers. One thing though, before we dive in, you can see the boxes now extend to the floor. Yeah, so I ended up removing all the books today and also some random items I should go grab it. I picked up this harp thing. I don't know what it's called. It's not a harp, but it's some sort of musical triangle instrument that I got from a thrift store. I don't know why I did that, but took that down. I took a puzzle down. I had some McDonald's characters. It's just random stuff. So I just removed all that crap. One thing that really surprised me is how many books I had left that were signed. They were all free. They were some of my first books that I put on eBay. Leading up to today, I was ready to be done with media, close this chapter. Literally and figuratively. I put to the side the signed ones, thinking maybe I can get $1 for them each off Marketplace. But look how many are left. So many. I know some of them are worth a pretty penny, so I want to show you one of them. So eBay is the best place to list first editions signed books. Got the older crowd there. These books are older. A lot of them are from the 90s. Out of this collection, the highest book I sold was some book about an LSD acid trip. And it had a photo of a bus. It's the band toured in this bus. I had a photo in my book, an actual photo, and it was signed. And I sold that thing for just under $1,000. Anyways, okay, this one, Deliverance by James Dickey. This is a first edition. Mine is also signed. Also, what a cool, green on one side. First printing, copyright 1970. Here's the signature page. One similar to this, a little bit less cool because somebody put this plastic sleeve to protect the edges of the book. Anyways, one sold in January for $400. So I am now thinking maybe I want to just have a very small collection of media. I already have it. I've already taken the photos. I've already, created the listings. Maybe I can just list a few. Okay, so the issue is that when I first did the markdown strategies, I didn't know what I was doing. So I did it wrong, and I basically deleted the original price I had them for a flat dollar amount. I have a few from memory that I know are a high dollar amount, and I pulled those out. But the rest of these, probably $200. If I do want to find what the Good ones are, I'm going to have to go through it individually. That's going to take a bit of time. And I also have to figure out, like, what dollar amount do I want to keep? When I originally listed them, they were anywhere between like 50 to $100 each. I was doing for signed. They've all gone through the 1 month $5 price. So I really should be getting rid of them. But yeah, I just feel like a little bit sad. They were the first ones I listed on eBay. So yeah, to decide if I want to go through them all or not is the question. In regards to stock take, I haven't done that either. I think coming off of March, I just was like, I cannot be bothered. The most I did was when I took the books off today, I moved the top 2 layers of plush down to the bottom 2 layers, just so that they are weighted on the bottom and less likely that they're going to fall. Because I built them myself, I do not actually have anything holding them to the wall. So we're living in dicey times, but I know I should do a stock take, but I don't know. I don't even want to put a date on it because I just want to like relax after March. I'll think on that. I don't want to give you a date again and I not do it. Anyways, let's do numbers. March. I was debating on either reading it through like I did last time or just telling you what AI told me. I asked them to summarize the differences between January through March and then tell me what I should improve. And I feel like this is actually more helpful in terms of seeing progress, at least for me, but it's also because I'm not really a numbers person, so I'm just gonna do both. Oh, also, in deleting all of the books, all of the pens, all of the random crap that I picked up, I significantly cut down my store. I was just under 1,000 listed to like 450 items. So I have shrunk, but I'm fine with it. We just gotta build it back up. All right, items sourced for the month of March, 332, which is an average daily of 10.7. Total cost of goods for the month, $1,510. I'm going to go ahead and round for this. My daily average cost of goods is $4.55, which is actually less than February. February was $5.59. I think it's because I like sourced more items, so the average was down because I still shop the same places. Items listed. My goal was 8 a day and I actually averaged out to 9. Listing value, $13,133. So I actually listed about $3,000 more than last month. But also last month was shorter, so who could say? Okay, so the daily average February was $375 and March is $423. So there was an improvement. Listing value average $47. Items sold. I sourced 332. I listed 278, but I only sold 130. And that is an average of 4.2 a day. And that's one more extra than February. So I am improving. Gross sales, $4,230. And last month was $2,994. Again, a few shorter days, but like what an improvement. Good job. There's tax and selling costs in there. Net sales out of the $4,230 is $2,288. My average net per item before cost of goods was $17.60. My daily net profit after cost of goods was $25. My business expenses, roughly $80. I just bought some more plastic sleeves. Net profit after business expenses and cost of goods for the month, $696. And my payout, so what eBay paid me, was $2,087. Okay, so I'm under my amount by 64%. Now, other platforms. I don't remember if I read what I made on the other ones, but I'll just go ahead and do it today. So from Rover this month of March, I made $1,848. Actually, eBay beat Rover, which is usually not the case. That's interesting. Profit from local sales. I made $765. And those were just 2 sales. One of them was for the pin collection, and one was that bow purse. Profit from Amazon, $100. Killing it. Profit from that job I hate, $10. I think I am gonna just stop. I just don't care. I really don't care. Profit from social media, $0, but $100 of satisfaction. My total combined profit is above my goal with everything else, 336%. So we can still afford Salt and Straw. So yeah, it was a great month. Don't let my monotone fool you. I just am not a numbers person. Okay, and then also, I don't remember. I always forget to look. I don't remember how many followers I had on social media. I feel like it was around like 20 or so at the beginning of the month. I ended at 27. 7 more people are here for the rambles. Okay, let me just go into now what the AI analyzed, because I feel like that's more helpful. So the growth portion. January, I listed 4.8. I sold 108. In February, I listed 6.5 and I sold 88. In March, I listed 9 a day and I sold 130. So I actually nearly doubled my listing output, and my profit grew every time I listed more. Where the money actually came from in Q1, Rover made up 55% of my income. eBay in total only made up about 29%. Local sales, 22%. And other, probably that NDA I hate, 5%. This kind of tells me I need to keep Rover going, because it is like the consistent one. And as we discussed, I think it was yesterday, Rover doesn't have all the overhead, so I can actually profit like a lot more from it than I can with eBay. So then it went over, we were talking about listings, because my goal was 8, but I did end up listing over it. And I asked them, like, am I still on track? Like, should I still list 8? And they were like, 8 is great because because as you like get better, you'll become faster and you'll be less likely to burn out. But they said I could actually move up comfortably and still have money to save if I listed 9 to 10 a day. But recommended I don't go over 11, because that will really impact my cash flow. Takeaways I had for me was to keep diversifying my income, because eBay is not able to cover my bills. Got it. I laughed at this one. Rest is productive. Burnout costs more than a day off. And I always find it funny when an AI tells me I'm burnt out, or anybody else tells me I'm burnt out when I just think I'm tired. They can hear the chronic exhaustion as I type and talk. So they're probably onto something. All right, so that's pretty much it for numbers. Hopefully this helps any newbies out there who are wondering like how fast they could potentially grow a business. And you can hear the struggle bus as I document this every day. Because yeah, I don't want to sugarcoat anything. It has been hard, but I will say that since I have been keeping to 8 a day, it is getting easier. And it is a lot easier to list and photo and do all the things when I have the whole day to figure it out. I know at some point I should probably figure out the schedule. Like, it would be awesome if I could like squeeze this all into 4 hours and then have the entire day free. I just don't really have a reason to do that right now, so I'm not. And I don't know, like I took the whole morning off today. I think I started at 2. So even though it's like almost 8, like that's only what, 6 hours? Oh my gosh, am I getting better at math? Again, I'm in my can't be bothered period of time. I've just been going out and just to get my 8 items and then just coming home so I can photo list, ship, and then do whatever housework I need to. I'm just like, I have the whole week off. My next dog isn't till the 8th, so this really feels like vacation compared to what I was doing. Anyways, that's that. Hopefully today wasn't too boring, but one day dedicated to numbers isn't that bad. See you tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to talk about, but figure it out. Bye.